What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Battle Brothers. We are picking up where we left off last time. We're at Lowenskantz. We are attempting to unlock the Goblin City today, but I think I want to try and focus on perhaps a higher priority here to defeat another mercenary company. Someone pointed out to me, I think it was Mr. Blue in the comment section, and they're absolutely right. It would be wonderful to have the ambition to destroy goblins before we go and have that completed before we go into the Goblin City. Is it an absolute necessity? No. But the item that you get from it, it's a necklace made out of goblin ears, is excellent in this fight. Will we accomplish that? I don't know. I've been looking for a mercenary company to defeat for a long time. At this point, I don't care if they've been hired by someone. If I find a mercenary company, I'm going to Indamakin Sue, like, stomp them into the ground. Because I need to get this ambition done. This is something that should have been done like 50 days ago. I don't know why I haven't seen them very often. I haven't been spending a lot of time like in and amongst the cities, which is where you normally find them. They're usually pretty easy to like find along the roads. But I just need to kind of keep them in my consciousness. Think about them, you know. Because I could very easily see them, and I'm not used to killing them, and then just let them walk on by me. Like, that's a thing that can happen. So I think today, instead of focusing on going out into the wild and trying to chop down the goblins, I think what maybe I need to do is just stick near the cities. Maybe do some contracts. What do you need me to do? Northwest of Lowenskantz. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna pay me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they want to pay me to go, like, here, or here, who knows, well, no, that would be south. Somewhere right here, there's some orcs, or they want me to pay me to go kill goblins, which is something I kind of want to do anyway. But, no, we're going to pass on that. You find a man sitting next to a hole in the ground. Beside him is a metal stake attached to which is a chain that runs into the hole. The hole is covered with goat skin. He regards you with a wave, but says if you want to see, you'll have to pay. You ask what it is he's got. He grins. The darndest thing, sir. A few armed men stand off a ways, no doubt a part of whatever scheme is in play here. Alright guys, I know what happens here. I've had bad outcomes from this event, but I'm willing, for the sake of you guys, for those of you who've never seen this event, to try it. I want to say I followed it through only once, and I had such a bad outcome that like I never did it again. Let's try. Alright, I'll pay to have a bit of a look. I lose 10 crowns. You flip the man a few coins. He bites them in his teeth, and you tell him to be wary of doing that. There's blood on some of them. He shrugs and pockets the pay. You come to the hole, and the man throws the tarp off. A gruesome-looking Alp stares up and hisses at you with rows of sharp teeth, and a face like curtain made of pale flesh. There's a shackle around its neck, and the man whistles at the reveal as though it was the first time he ever saw it there. Awful little bugger, ain't it? Don't get too close. It'll have you seeing things. Unless you want to do that, of course. Some folks do. But if you start seeing things you enjoy, then you gotta pay a little more. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I've also done this where I'm like, you should kill it. And the guy's like, oh, hell no. And I'm like, yeah, nah, dog, we killing it. And then we end up fighting these dudes. So, the other option is, I think, I'm trying to remember, some way out of this we get a screaming mask, I think is what they're called. I don't remember what happens if we say good luck. I think good luck is just walk away. Let's say we should kill it. Such hideous creatures cannot stand or survive. You tell the man that it is likely to get its way out of the hole at some point and start wreaking havoc on the world, if not more so than usual in a fit of primeval vengeance. The man spits. Go fark yourself. Get on out of here and you ain't getting your money back. You take one wrong step and I'll have to defend myself and my investment. Was a right bumblebee. That's what me and my that's what we used to say. Instead of saying that word around the kids, we'd say bumblebee. Capturing that thing, don't you know? Alright, I'll kill it myself. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, damn. See, this is why I don't do this. You grab a spear from one of the guards and throw it into the pit, striking the Alp through its brain pan. Its pale flesh deflates around the spear shaft as though you'd struck down an enormous curtain. The monster enslaver draws a dagger and goes to stab you. Jake Abbott the Reaver parries the blow and cuts the man across the throat. A few guards dive into the fray, all of them dying in quick and hurried fashion. though a few of the mercenaries get hurt in the fracas. With the violence over, you collect whatever gold the enslaver had on him. You have the bodies dumped into the hole with the dead Alp, and then fill it up. Damn, that's cold-blooded. We just killed all those dudes. Yeah, I'm not sure that was worth it. We got 19 crowns. Real cool. How hurt did we get, actually? It's like maybe like a 10%, maybe more. We've got some injuries on our bros right now. Some of them kind of severe. Crushed windpipe is a pretty bad one. Alright, let's keep on walking. I'm thinking of going to Finsterwall. 17 undead, eh? I mean, that's a decent fight. Just to make money and get experience, but I'm kind of not interested. If I'm taking fights and like risking things in fights, I'd rather it be with the potential to have some sort of unique loot on the line. Let's see. I'm going into some mystery location here. It's near the road. And I was also thinking about doing this Forgotten Homestead fight. So yeah, I guess the name of the game today is just to find... Ooh, I see a Hedge Knight. Yes. The name of the game today... Ooh, and Alric the Hawk. So this is quite the location. As I keep trying to say before I interrupt myself, I think the name of the game today is going to be to finally finish our ambition. And trying to get another ambition to proc that will enable us to get the Goblin ambition, which we will then kind of simultaneously fulfill as we try to unlock the Goblin City. So that's my idea. This guy is rocking everything we want. I don't need the Great Axe. We can just straight up kill Alric as fast as we can, though we need to be wary of being hit by that. The Hedge Knight, however, is cruising for a dagger party. Pass here. They have fortifications, but they don't really have the ranged advantage to make use of it. We'll wait here with everyone. The best thing for us would be to freak these guys out. Because as easy as it is to kill some of them, if we want to be able to isolate and then take out the Hedge Knight the way, you know, we kind of want to. I'll wait. If we want to have that option, it would be way easier and safer for us if we clear out so many of the chaff guys beforehand that it's not as dangerous. We want to fear them, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. 38. Good shots. Alright, huge piercing damage. And remember, anything we kill with that dagger comes back. I want the armor and I want the helmet. So that's where we're at with him. Okay, they do have a few archers. I mean, they're not totally out of it. They have some marksmen. That hurt. Great shot. Alright, let's make sure we get behind our bros. Okay. 100% should have adrenaline there. I also wanted to say, I think it was Bryant in the comment section mentioned that there's apparently some different metas going around that I thought were interesting enough to talk about today. Okay, let me focus a little bit on the fight and then I'll start talking about it. But he was telling me about metas where people essentially, what it seems to me, and correct me if I get this wrong, but it seems like the meta seems, for some people, to be to ignore fatigue, to build tons of HP, and also to go for like adrenaline. So you get like tons of initiative, you use adrenaline, and you kind of never get a chance. Let's see if we can just kill this guy. We could not. You never really get a chance to go first organically, and you kind of never get a chance to swing more than once in a fight because your fatigue is so low. But the trade-off is, with adrenaline, you can guarantee that you get to go first on many of your attacks. Okay, we just took out all of Rodrigo's targets, but I think that was worth it because we really want to scare these guys, and we can see the like the scaring effects are taking hold. I'm gonna shoot here. Beautiful. Don't you dare destroy my shield. Okay, we'll step in here. Use the banner. Alright, I'm gonna adrenaline now. But yeah, I know I feel like I didn't do a great job explaining that. It's because I didn't. But I think it's a neat concept. Hopefully I explained it enough that the concept makes sense. It's just a totally different angle to approach, like, combat from. It's all about, like, what you value in fights. Okay, let's get our axe out. We're going to need daggers for this guy. I'm not too happy with the fact that these two have united. And they're both of them not yet running. He needs to die ASAP. We'll move here to be a little bit closer there. He needs to die so that way we can isolate the Hedge Knight. And we want to get Tiberius on top of him. And then we're going to have to start switching. Let's get that kill. And we'll jump on this guy so he can't shoot. Scoot here. We've got a line of sight on him now. Same deal here. Wow, we get the kill. Alright, that was a 52%. He's almost running, and okay, the Hedge Knight is also kind of screwed. They are focusing down Arazel. I didn't do a good job of protecting him really this battle, but it's still kind of odd that they're focusing him so heavily. Tiberius misses both of his attacks, feels bad. We'll shoot here, Rodrigo can take a hit. Ooh, the swap out. Thankfully they missed. They did put him right next to our best daggerman. That was not a good shot. There we go. That was more of what we're talking about. Surprised we didn't get that kill. Okay. Screamer will have a dagger. Good hit. Perfect. Let's close into melee. Okay, let's get our dagger. A little frustrating because oh, we don't have a dagger on him. So we're actually going to keep... Okay. We're not going to arm him because I don't want him to attack. I didn't expect to miss this guy like 4 times in a row. Right now, we've only got 3 daggers on him. Move up. That's what we didn't want to happen. I don't even know where he was trying to go, but that took a little bit of the durability off of his gear. Right, can't do that, can't do that. We're not going to have great shots. Yeah, continuously missing him as well feels pretty bad. Almost. Super close. Switch out to a dagger. I don't know if he'll be any part of any type of fight. I was about to say, one more puncture though and we got him. Edgel here can do a puncture and we got it. And we get both. All 3. Wow. That's a huge pickup. I know we have brothers that can use that. And we'll just pass the round here. We're not going to chase him. There's also a chance, And we got the axe too, just amazing for selling. It's over. There's a chance here to get great loot from this location, simply because of the quality of the troops here. We did not, but even the noble sword is worth like not overlooking. Noble swords are great. Really huge pickups for us. I mean, the value that we just got from the full helm plus the coat of plates is insane. I mean, this is 10 grand usually almost every time you buy it on average. 10 grand. This is, I want to say, about 5 grand for a full helm. So we've got dudes like Ulfric here. Let's see, of our lesser armored frontliners, who has the best fatigue? That's really the main issue. Jeb's fatigue is fine. Wybor, now he just looks way cooler, which I'm all about. This is a 270 versus 275. Plus he gets a bonus to initiative. It's a little bit heavier. That's a 280. This is a 290. Okay, let's keep looking. How heavy is this? Minus 30? Because we probably have some handgunners who can afford to wear this. Someone like Logan here can step up into a heavier armor. We also have the turban helmet, which is an upgrade here. Apologies, guys. It just takes a second because we have so many guys. And I'm trying to think like what would be the most optimal. 65. Okay. I think we go here with the heavier helmet. And then the reinforced mail hauberk. Let's see. Wow. Tunican is battle forged. He can definitely wear a heavier armor. I mean, we're only picking up 10, but that's still fine. And as a pretty much dedicated handgunner, the lamellar helmet is good as well. Yeah, all good stuff. And of course we don't need the great axe, but we will definitely repair it, as well as the noble sword. Yes, very cool. Okay. Yeah, great. That was a cool, unexpected battle. With huge value. I think that might even be the first Hedge Knight I've had a chance to fight in this particular Let's Play. A pretty tough enemy. Nah, I don't care about you guys. You are too little and too weak. I will say, though, if you're playing at home, kill those guys. Get the money. Get the money and kill those guys. I'm going to take this location. It's an easy location, but loot. We want the loot. Interesting camp. If we weren't so defensive, this would be interesting to, like, run into and fight. But we've got the range. They're going to have to come to us. I'm hoping the prices in the towns nearby are good to sell. It's easy to forget for me that we are in the Peasant campaign. Which means we have a home base that we've just never made use of because it was such a terrible location. Which is kind of sad, because it's one of the coolest parts about this campaign. It's supposed to be one of like the biggest buffs that you get. Let's shoot at the longsword guy. Put some damage on him. He's got his shield up, but maybe we get him, you don't know. Shot there. He's gonna stay put because his job is to protect the archers. I'm gonna cover for Aerosol. Would be nice to step all the way forward, but we don't need to do that. I'm also gonna use Adrenaline just so I can do this and lock down that archer. Okay, and with those dudes pretty much out of the way, we can step on him, lock him down. That guy's shield did work. We are now in. If you don't have a little fear run through your heart when a dude that looks like Edgel steps up to you, you are probably a flagellant. You're just like a stone, or like a battle priest of Sigmar. Or truly you are unafraid. There's an old cinematic for... Oh yeah, that's right, we brought back some zombies. There's an old cinematic, I can't remember which game it's for, because it was a game that I never played, but it was an old Warhammer game. And it has a cinematic where, like, a bunch of Empire State troops are walking through a forest. And they're being led by a priest of Sigmar. One of the, like, bald-headed dudes with the hammers and the books and the super heavy armor. The badass-looking dudes. And out of nowhere, they just get, like, ambushed by these insane-looking Chaos Warriors with, like, Khorne armor. Most of you who, like, know anything about Warhammer, you probably know exactly which cinematic I'm talking about. And they're getting beaten down. The priest of Sigmar he's fighting back, he's winning. Then a Khorne dude comes out of nowhere and just, like, smashes him in the head with a hammer. Knocks him unconscious. And then, I want to say it's like a Way Watcher. Like a Wood Elf Way Watcher shows up and, like, saves them. And tries to help them rally. But then, like, a Bloodthirster of Khorne shows up. It's a sweet, like, cinematic. I don't know why more people don't make stuff like that. I would watch a full movie of that in a heartbeat. Yeah, the Bloodthirster of Khorne shows up and it's like, oh no, we're doomed. Everybody just kind of, like, looks around and like, oh no, like, it's like a greater demon. Like, we're not fighting this dude. And the battle priest, like, wakes up. And his, like, little Sigmar hammer, looks like the old school, like, Norse mythology Thor hammers, starts, like, glowing. And he's like, oh, hell no. Starts saying a prayer, goes full Super Saiyan. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. It's a really sweet cinematic. This place sucks. We do not want to sell anything here. This is one of the worst places ever. I bid you good day. I will buy stuff, just because I have a feeling that certain supplies might be hard to come across in the near future. Hunt down what terrorizes them. I'll do that because it's probably really close by. And it may be direwolves. If it's not direwolves, it could be... Yeah, okay, direwolves. If it's not direwolves, it could be Nagzurs, which we could still use some of the fangs and stuff. Are these all frenzied? They look to be all regular. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of the foam in their mouths. Weird sort of high groundy terrain for us. That's where we were standing when we engaged them. I didn't really want to fight them in the forest because that can make this like a long, dragged out fight. Alright. You guys are a little resilient, huh? I feel like I should be like one-shotting these things and I'm not. I will say this, I'm not about to be afraid of them. We're gonna adrenaline. Try to get a better angle. It's okay. We'll switch. And we'll go Little Red Riding Hood on that wolf. The huntsman with the axe, you guys get it. You know what I'm talking about. Any pelts? I don't know if I've gotten any pelts yet. This is pretty aggro, though. Still no pelts. It's lots of dirty meat. I was listening the other day to a pretty interesting series of talks, I'll just say, and one of them was about, like, the ethical question. It was basically, this was just like a question, a sub question in part of the talks about the ethics behind eating something like a pig versus eating something like a dog, and how some cultures, of course, still eat dogs. And I thought it was interesting. Some points were brought up that I never considered. I would never, like, consider to make, because to me they're almost like slightly unrealistic points. They have no, I don't know, I'm explaining it badly. So let me just tell you what the points were, and then kind of leave it to you guys to think about, you know, whether or not this makes sense, or if this is like an excuse or a reason, or whatever. But the logic that I heard, which was, like I said, an argument I never heard made before, which is that we have like a contract with dogs and pigs, and they're very old, and our contract with dogs from like ancient times is that we are friendly with them. They do not attack us, we do not attack them. If one of us gets hurt while we're out hunting, we don't eat the other one. Like, it's kind of like a rare, like, if you think about how rare and special the relationship between humans and dogs is in just like the animal kingdom, like the incredible symbiosis that we've achieved with them for so long, that we almost don't deserve. You know, most people, you know, haven't earned it. It's just kind of this genetic thing almost that it's from a time that most people, no one really remembers. No one is from that time. They just have like this genetic memory of like helping us. So it's like this weird undeserved kinship that we have. And it's almost the way they talked about it, like it was a contract. And I was like, that's interesting. The rules of our contract are we help each other and we don't eat each other. And that made a lot of sense to me. And then they talked about how the contract between humans and pigs is one where if you do it ethically, of course, we're totally excluding factory farming from this discussion, because I think most people who've ever looked into that realize just how unethical that whole scenario is. If you care at all about the suffering of living creatures. But our contract with pigs would be more like, you know, we feed you, we house you, whether you want that or not, you know. We'll run this dude down. And, you know, we allow you to breed, we allow you to live a certain number of years, you know, danger-free, pain-free. And when the time comes, we eat you, but we kill you in a humane way. Like, I thought that was interesting. It was an interesting concept to have it put that there is a contract in place. And by continuing to eat pigs the way we always have, at least in most cultures, some cultures of course do not eat pork. But it's like no breach of trust has been violated. But when you eat dogs, it's like this ancient contract has been broken. And there's tons of other, you know, arguments you can make for or against. And I can see the merits of both, honestly. I'm just kind of interested here how it might have changed. It went up to 15. Wow, that's much better. Okay, I will sell some things at 15. I think I'll hold on to the most expensive stuff. Do a little dance selling this stuff real quick. I don't think I need adrenal glands. Sell. Being very careful not to sell my good stuff. That's why I kind of like stop talking. I'm focusing. I don't want to accidentally sell like an impaler. You know what? I'll get rid of the amber as well. I'm going to sell this stuff. Whatever. I'm going to sell everything. I don't want to hold on to stuff. I think we're going to take enough fights along the way. I can sell the kettle hat. We're going to take enough fights along the way that I'm going to fill up my packs. Are we good? We're good. Alright. Let's head over to Kleinholz. Hope to find a mercenary company along the way. But yeah, you can see arguments for both. I just thought that was an interesting point. I know a lot of you guys think about. A lot of you I know have animals. We've talked about them before. I'll let you guys go for now. There's some big footprints going that way. What do you need? A cemetery? Sure. The thing is, guys, I cannot travel through these huge open lands. Oh, I'm not willing to travel through these huge open lands and lose so much value day by day. Like, we've got to take fights, and we've got to take contracts. And if we're going to kill a mercenary company, we want to have better relations with some of these places, which we barely have relations with them at all. Man, they're giving me these contracts like they're easy peasy. This is 6 fallen heroes that I can see. There's only 14 guys, but this is not as advertised, really. Of course, the game's getting harder as it goes deeper in. More powerful units are showing up in every fight. What I need to see is exactly what I'm fighting. But if I didn't have tier 3 weapons, I mean, Falling Heroes is a great way to get... Fallen Heroes is a great way to get stuff like fighting axes and military cleavers. There's 3 fighting axes in this one fight. Put some damage on him. Make no mistake, this is a real fight here. Can I see everyone, or is there a necromancer? I don't think there's a necromancer, because we would have seen possession. Just trying to ascertain if there's anyone yet revealed. I can use the Falcon, but I don't need to. We'll know soon enough whether or not that's the case. Yes, there's one hidden opponent. Could be another fallen hero. Yeah, just a Wiederganger. Cool. Come forward, nerds. Alright, so this is a straightforward melee brawl. No magic involved. No Geist trying to scare me. We just have to get through all the armor and dangerousness of fallen heroes. I am not going to step in. Crazy misses there. That's a crazy miss as well, considering the weaponry that we've got on him. Has an increased chance to hit. And a hit there. I don't know how we're missing these shots. That was some terrible luck all in a row. That was 265s. Still don't have the kill. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the kill just to get the reset so I can put damage on him. And we missed that one too. Another 90. We rolled a 99. If only we were playing a game where rolling a 99 was a good thing. Alright, that turn was a mulligan turn. We didn't get anything that we wanted there. Kill him before he steps in at an awkward angle. Want to put Overwhelm on that guy. We'll hold off on the handgun shooting. Okay, alright. I'll take a quality miss. A kill there would have gotten us the reset. Okay. Doing great. That's a dangerous place for these guys to step in. Huh. can step in here. Okay. I will do that. Shoot here. And I think our gun's not going to be that effective. Yes. So we'll just switch out to our melee weapons on some of them. The numbers here aren't huge. You know, a 3-fer's nice. We might get another one of those. I'll spear wall here. What I don't like is I got 4 axes on this unique shield. Get rid of this guy, that way we don't have a 4-man surround on Tiberius. That is no good. Good hits. And I'm actually going to step in here and bop that guy. %'s not great. I'm shocked we hit that. I was about to say, let's just get lucky. Let's just get lucky and get that hit. Take a shot there, switch to the banner. I'm a little worried about Tiberius. Decapitate. Alright, that's 1 less axe. I'll wait here. They'll probably come to me. Good, good. Alright, let's give him another target. Spear wall achieved its goal. It did 1 damage. Okay, okay. Shocked at how much they just missed me. Will not complain, but am shocked. Is there a tree there? Oh man, I couldn't see it. That's okay. We'll step in here, go for the stun. Arcus is in a weird spot. I couldn't see the second tree behind, but now that they've given me an enemy back. Okay, never mind. We took it out without his help. Doing punctures, trying to bypass that armor. And right there, we're just going for the kills. Lower their numbers. And lessen their ability to land hits. And I will send Arcus back down this way. Take the kill, get the confidence for us. Stun there would be huge, and we got it. Stun there would have been nice as well. But we ended up not paying for it anyway. Yeah, getting hit by a military cleaver sucks. And a fighting axe, but once again, we have not suffered the penalties of that. Okay, Headless Man comes back. Take that. Big damage there. Puncture is not an easy ability to keep doing. It's very draining. Okay, can't shoot too close to me. Should have gone for the stun there. I was just kind of moving too fast. I'm shocked they haven't gone to break my shields. I don't remember what the durability is on some of them, because some of them have like weird durability stats. Some of them have the exact same durability as, like, let's say a regular heater shield, which I think is 32, which is pretty damn low. And some of them who look like they're like pieces of wood have like 96 durability, so it's hard for me to remember which ones I need to be concerned about. Go here. Good smash. Good smash. We'll stay here because there's a whole group of fallen heroes that could come back. We almost got that guy. Good stun. Thank you. Alright. So we got a bunch of helmets. We even got one of the decayed coat of plates, which, if this was earlier in the game, and 3 fighting axes. If this was earlier in our campaign, decayed coat of plates is a huge pickup. Just kind of shocked we got that, but that's what happens when you use puncture a whole bunch. Alright. Having slain all the undead, we return. We should probably spend some tools to repair this. This is a pretty big cell. As are these helmets. As are the fighting axes. And the flail. The flail and the longsword. All of these things are good to sell. Kleinholtz might be more inclined to hook us up. Oh, there's a second part to this. Returning to Rainer the Younger, you quickly explained that there were no grave robbers, but instead a group of undead. He seems shocked, but when you produce the artifact you found, he purses his lips and solemnly nods. That's from Animator's hideout. We thought we could ignore that place, but it appears I was wrong. Go there, Sellsword, and end that ghoulish domain's terror once and for all. The man lowers the theatrics a bit. Oh, and I'm prepared to pay you another 1,690 crowns in addition to the 1,690 crowns for the original job, of course. I don't think I've ever seen that, where they like double down on a contract like that. Bearhat says, don't sell anything here, you'd be getting robbed. And then right next to where we were, I'm not stoked to fight more undead in the forest, but this could be... I mean, the location itself looks kind of cool. By cool, I mean spooky. Do we have our best undead fighting crew in here? I'm not convinced that Tiberius is the man for this job. I'd kind of like to have some of my other boys back. Let's get some hammers in here. Hammers and cleavers and... yeah, that looks better. I'm never really... Are we going to be fighting a huge, like, horde here is the question. Because if we are, then I'd like to have handgunners. If not, then it's nice to have the archers to pick apart individuals. Let's grab 1 resolve, we grab 1 melee skill, and then grab 1 melee defense on Mile. And then Rodrigo picked up a level 2. Excellent. 1 more for melee skill for him. 1 more for melee defense. And then lastly here, I kind of just want to give him more resolve. He's our truest lone wolf bro. When the time comes to use him as one, I want to make sure that we can. That we can rely on him not to run. We're going to camp here. I want to have access to my archers. Judging by that last fight, this one could very easily be a tough one. Yeah, they have a mix of everything here. So first you find a rodent, limbs splayed, each little hand or foot nailed with a pin to a wooden board. Then there's the dog, its head replaced by a cat's. You swear the monstrosity moved when you approached, but maybe you're just seeing things. And then, the people. You've no words to describe what's happened to them, but it is a towering wonder of gore, an acme of atrocity. Andreas Sigmar's servant steps to your side. Let's put an end to this madman. Aye, let's. The question is, how first to attack? I feel like we're beating up Helm and Ghorst right now. And we just came across his, like, weird corpse cart with his brothers pulling it. And we're like, what the hell is this madness? Okay, relatively open field, which I like. I don't need to use the Falcon. I know what I'm up against exactly. But how cool would it be if there was a unique enemy for this encounter? Like a bone golem or something? I don't think there's such a thing in, like, Warhammer lore. There probably is at some point. I'm sure some necromancer in Warhammer lore made some, like, abomination type creature. I'm trying to think if there is anything. Like a bloated corpse type of, like, giant hulking mass. Wow, lots of big axes. Nice, good shots. Looks like a lot of Geists. The Banshees serve the Ghorst Lord. I have no clear shot. I'll take it anyway. 28% is not horrible. It feels like it's nighttime because it's so damn dark on this map. Graveyard ambiance. Ambiance is one of those words you kind of like have to say it in a fancy way. Say ambiance. You can't just say it like a normal human. I'll take 81%. Alright, the Geists are coming. I like that because it's kind of like it works against them. The Necromancer, the Geists do not engage until the first Wiederganger touches the front lines. Which means that the Geists usually hang really far back until the Wiedergangers get to the front lines, because it takes them a while. But if the Necromancer possesses one of these dudes and sends them so far forward ahead of everyone else, then the Geists engage early, and you can get a chance to step on them like this. And we're gonna go forward. We're gonna push. And with these, like, I just realized, like, this location is actually not open field. We could very easily, like, cinch this off. And we just have. They can step by as long as we don't have someone here. And of course, there's something to be said for not splitting up versus Geists. Because you want to have someone like Jake. We'll probably send Jake down and maybe send Act north. That way we have rally here and rally here. Okay. Yeah, let's see what they're able to do. That's not good. That's really not good. Nice. Very good. Move down. The odds of us hitting a ghost there were pretty damn low. See if we can hit one with an axe, though. That felt good. We'll step in here on the next one. See, this is what's bad. My boy is in the way here. I need to get Ack as close to the top as possible, the north, that way we can rally and have a chance of hitting Edgel. And we need to get Jake down here, that way he can rally these two. That was a really unfortunate miss. Alright, we're going to rally. Okay. Rodrigo was the most important one, because Arcus can't run. Alright, thankfully Edgel was able to make it out. Alright, let's use Adrenaline. Not getting that kill was pretty terrible. He's still... What? Am I misunderstanding? Is this a new thing where they still try to run even though they physically can't run? I mean, I guess he can because he can step over my brothers. That makes... Yeah. Okay. He can still technically run. I wish they wouldn't do that, though. That rally's not going to affect anyone. That one zombie in the front stopped me from moving both Jake and Ack into their, like, appropriate places at the beginning. And we're going to pay for that right now. Doesn't matter how good my armor is if you're fighting Geist. Okay, Wybor wants to run. That's really bad. I hate, like, playing as if I have lots of confidence in my brother's ability to not get freaked out. And then they disappoint me and get freaked out. I thought we could hold for, like, one turn. Enough to, like, do the damage that we needed. Alright, well, let's rotate. Let's get Arcus out of there before he gets killed. Put some Overwhelm there, so hopefully I don't get smashed by that axe. This is what I get for splitting up. I should have just stayed in my nice little happy line with my banner. We can't reach. Our Hamian has missed twice now. There's a serious cascade of failures here. That was a mistake. I meant to rally. God dang it. Now I'm tilted. 100% tilted. Okay. This is all is not lost. These two, if they can make it out, and maybe it was a mistake to jump back in with Edgel. We could have pulled him back and maybe try to make like another line here. The guys were vulnerable until we ran and missed. Having a Great Axe hero possessed? Wow. Okay. Having a Great Axe hero possessed is like the worst thing. That can basically kill anybody. So we're gonna have to back up. We tried. What's killing me is I don't consider this a very tough fight. Nice. Oh my god, that was lucky. Having footwork there on Longbeard was crucial. Because that guy would have hit Longbeard. 100% Longbeard gets hit there. Our Hamian hasn't landed a shot yet. Closing in on this Geist. But this is still a problem. Come on, Arcus, come back to me, man. Yes, that's good. Make it out. Damn. Axe terrible fatigue is what's killing me right here at the moment. Like the fact that I can't move and rally at the same time. Rally has a finite range of, I think, 4 spaces. This is really bad as well. Okay, Reynold held. We needed that hit from Tongue. I hope I still have a round... No, there's no way. I can't round swing here. Get that. Go for a round swing here. Step up. Rodrigo's tanking as well as he can. We cannot rally. We're too exhausted. I'm going to take that kill just to get rid of one more source of not only damage, but also someone surrounding me. Yeah, we desperately need our brothers to return. That's good. Wybor coming back there would have been huge. Our Hamian can survive one more turn like that. We are going to, however, swap him out. Are you serious? Wow. We're getting wrecked by that. Okay. Happy with... Let me kill this guy. I was gonna say I'm happy with the overwhelm that we just put on that fallen hero. Rodrigo is in serious trouble though. It's a 40% chance. I felt like I had to take it. But every time Rodrigo fades a hit, it's pretty huge for us. Alright, that's not good. But he can take a couple hits. Nice. That sucks, but we're recovering HP. Come on, Arcus, man. Okay, Wybor's back in it. Let's crowd around our rally source. But if we want to rally again, we need a turn where we don't do anything. Because it takes more fatigue than just like a singles action or single turn's worth of fatigue recovery to do a rally. So we kind of have to do nothing for a turn if we want to have rally back in our arsenal. Yeah, could feel that coming. Let's get that kill. Try and get that kill. Gotta fade another one of these Great Axe hits, and we do. %51% this time we missed. Last time it was a 40-something percent. We're so close. Tuna Can's not in good shape now. Killing that guy with that one attack would have been huge. We needed to get that kill. Otherwise, Tuna Can's going to try to run, and he is undoubtedly going to get hit. Arcus is back in the game, or Hamian's back in the game. That was lucky. Man, this fight got made way harder than it needed to be. I think if we'd have just chilled, we could have much more easily had this fight in hand. It still would not have been an easy fight. It still would have been dangerous. But we wouldn't have run so much, and we wouldn't be kind of in the situation we are now. Not killing this Geist has been challenging. Alright, come on down, Arcus. Finish him, please. Good job, man. Logan's been taking it to him this fight. 3 attacks in a row. That was a 62 this time that we missed. Ack hasn't rallied anybody. He hasn't hit anything. Feels bad. At least he's running in a direction that stays around me. Step in there. Gives me different options for next turn. Assuming I don't get scared again. Really glad those fallen heroes aren't coming into the fight and instead they're staying back to protect their master. Don't scare anybody, please. Alright, we just lost a little confidence. I'll go for the 17 there. Could drop a dog. Dogs usually have a pretty good shot of hitting. This is scary. This guy has another opportunity. Ow. Double. Oh my god, the double round swing with the Great Axe. You know what? That was terrible. I should have shot this guy up here. Finally, Ack gets the kill. Alright, we need to dunk this dude. I was gonna say, if we can't kill him, at least we need to be able to stun him and take out his ability to kill us. Come on, Reynold. You guys are in perfect condition. The simple fight truly turned into like a boss battle with Helm and Ghorst. And he's still here. He's still cackling. Start moving some elements of our army that are free. We're going to start moving them up here. Yeah, just keep moving. Now, we didn't really... We lost 1% point chance to hit there. But what we gained was perhaps a higher % chance to hit with Wolf. Wolf is exhausted, though. He cannot swing twice. Good. Stun there. Should lock him out of getting possessed next time. This guy is currently the one that's possessed, and it makes sense because he is in the best shape. Come back. Alright, Wybor joins the fray. Edgel plus Wybor should be enough to deal with this guy. Even though he's still in pretty good condition. And we're pretty exhausted. Our confidence isn't high. Okay, that was a 28 we whiffed. Move this way with Arcus. He was stunned out of his turn. Good. Thankful. Very thankful I am. I don't have to fight that anymore. Oh, and I totally forgot to put an attachment on Wybor's new armor. I need to make sure I do that. That is bad. If he had to do that to someone, he is the best possible person to do it to because of bleed being HP damage and him recovering HP. But still quite bad. Reynold, we could really use his armor breaking, really. And now that Edgel's running, it's become a 1v1 with Wybor. And as long as he keeps possessing this guy, our chance to hit is not going to be great. Lower the foliage. Yeah, hopefully he just resurrects a bunch of, like, weak dudes that we can just, like, one-shot like that. %. Excellent. There's some merit there for me trying to, like, shield bash him out of here. That way Edgel can run. Trying to get a surround off here. Before we engage. Alright, we recovered our HP just in time to bleed again. Alright, everybody's exhausted. They shouldn't step out on me at all. That was not how I meant to move, that's okay. A little concerned about bringing Arcus back in. He is hurt. And if all he wants to do is possess guys that I'm not even going to stand in front of, I am cool with that. Let's see what he does with his possession. Let's get behind Wybor and support him. Yeah, sit still. Perfect. If he stepped out, I would actually be a little terrified. Come on back, Edgel. And he is exhausted, which is excellent for us. I'm pretty sure that just means he can only do one action really per turn. And if all he does is possess someone who won't attack me, then he's wasted his turn. Okay, he recovered enough there to do extra. Wait. Take him back down. I was hoping to get our boy in that position. That's okay. We'll put Aircel here instead. Nice overwhelm there. We've almost got this guy down. I'm gonna step in here with Uldric. He's got enough armor, HP, all that. There we go. Get back here, Edgel. Yeah, I'm not gonna step in at all with this guy. Just want him to sit where he is. No, that was bad. Okay. Didn't know if he would do that. Was hoping that he wouldn't. Okay, possessed again. Pretty scary. We're gonna go for that kill. Excellent. Obviously he's the more dangerous, but we can't do anything to mitigate his damage right now. Oh, that's perfect. Excellent. I'm happy he doesn't have some like armor-piercing type weapon. He has a blunt weapon. A stun there would have been insane. He has a blunt weapon, so our armor will hold. These trees are really messing with me. I can't get a great surround on this guy. Next turn, though, we should be able to hit him pretty well. Sure. Don't want him to do any type of possession, so we needed to step in. Perfect. Of course, this guy is undead. Us surrounding him doesn't freak him out or anything like that. We just got to beat him down the old-fashioned way. He just has kind of a lot left going for him. If we'd have landed either one of those stuns, that would have been clutch for us, but we did not. Thankfully, we have rotate, so we're not in any danger of dying. Chill out, chill out. I said we weren't in any danger of dying, and then this guy resurrected and then dodged almost every shot. So that we were in danger of dying, in fact. Good hit. I don't think we have enough fatigue to still swing. We do. Excellent. Good damage there from Aerosol. I kind of want to look at our damage after this fight and see who did the most. And Arcus in there at the end gets a chance to redeem himself. This fight was not worth it. For how difficult I made it. Quite the long fight. We've slain the Necromancer. Let's go back to town. I mean, this was a cool little like series of contracts for us to do, just not what I was trying to get done here. Yep, this is the foul creature. Yep. They no longer have terrified villagers. You're welcome. And they have a 3-skull contract that's probably like go all the way to the northwest of the world. And kill some orcs, which we are not going to do. This place is horrible to sell. So we will not sell anything. Do they have any tools? They do not. We got to get the hell out of this place. And without a doubt, we have brothers who are injured. Wolf picked up a level. Take a point there in melee skill. Need to take a point in resolve. And I'll take a point in melee defense. Get him up to a nice even 50. But from now on, I'll probably pump his HP. Arcus is hurt. We can put in Mael. Hamian's hurt. Aldrich is quite hurt. Edgel's armor is destroyed. Tunican's a little busted up. Rodrigo took some hits. Did anyone else? Because we are like at the end of today's episode, but I did not accomplish the thing that I wanted to accomplish. But I have not yet given up hope. Stop by Thalberg. I'm happy to be in a place that should have all the goods we need. We'll just keep maxing out our supplies. How are they to sell to? Decent. So we will sell to them. I'm going to sell them one of my southern padded super long name armors. Get rid of all these fighting axes. Could have repaired the military cleaver, but I didn't know when I would get my tools next. That's a little too egregious even for me. We're going to repair the great axe. That's an extremely valuable thing. And I've got full tools now, so 40k. Alright, what can we do with 40k? Anything in the armor that's beautiful? Noble mail. It's the best piece of armor you can put on an archer with nimble. Let me see. I mean, it would be a great replacement for that last basic mail shirt we have. Still crossing my fingers to get something unique. You know, how much is it for those? 3,400. Dang, that's expensive. I am going to do it, though it hurts me. And we're going to give that to Andreas, Sigmar's servant. He deserves it. And we will give him... We could put bone plating on that. That might be the best thing, honestly. He doesn't need any initiative. Yeah. And then Wybor here, I was going to put bone plating on this. Because his fatigue is not the best. So, like, putting something like metal pauldrons adds 4 fatigue to it. Which puts him in the 50s. That feels bad. So let's just put the bone plating here. And maybe we hold off. I either want a direwolf pelt or a hyena for this. I mean, Lindworm cloak. No, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, so we want to wait. Let's also make sure I remember to repair that. But that is a solid upgrade for him. Happy to get it. Come in here and get rid of this old basic mail shirt we've had forever. Okay, and we're good to go. They have contracts here, greenskins. Around Kleinholz. They want me to go back to where I was. I will not do that. But Whitehall here is our hometown. Go back home and visit our grandmas. All of our illegitimate children we've left behind. And visit a taxidermist, more importantly. Dire Wolf Pelt, that's what I wanted. So 15 durability, and reduce the resolve of any opponent engaged in melee by 5. So way better, of course, on a melee opponent, or on a melee brother. Apothecary's Miracle, we'll make one more of those. That was my last Unhold Heart. I was going to make one of those provisions, too. Very expensive tools. This is supposed to be like the place that loves me the most. And they give me the worst prices of everything. But they have ambush trade routes and disappearing villagers. Barbarians. I actually like this contract. Except I didn't read where it was. Okay, right here. Perfect. On my way to Heimstad, which is a place I was kind of looking to go to anyway. I might just go there without... I want to stick to the road in case there were mercenary companies. But we've already kind of gone late for today's episode. Let me just see what's in here. Beastmasters and Unholds. That is cool. That's a different fight. It's not a particularly dangerous fight for us at this point in our Let's Play. But it's still a pretty cool fight. Shield Bros together. And I like the throwing weapons a lot versus Reavers and those sorts of dudes. It does feel wrong, I will say, to not have... Let's take out Logan. Let's put in Rodrigo. And we're still hurt there. Rodrigo can come in, though. And we'll protect our flank here with Ulfric. Yeah, this looks solid. I think this is a more solid squad. We want to have lots of single target killing capabilities against armored unholds. And we could talk a lot in tomorrow's episode about how the Beastmasters work. And we'll keep trying. We'll visit all these different places. There's a huge blank part of the map here that we can explore. Although I don't expect to find anything amazing other than huge Norskin encampments we might not even want to do because they're filled with Chosen. But yeah, for 2 grand, this is a cool fight. We'll take it. We'll have some fun. And then we'll continue our search for a single mercenary company somewhere on the map that we could kill. But until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.